Hey there, everyone. Professor Graham here. This is a quick video to walk you through your stress resiliency plan assignment. So there are three parts to this assignment. The first one is just all about your own stress experiences. So you'll be reflecting a little bit on what these are like now. And the reason is just to kind of get an inventory of where your stress levels lie, what your biggest stressors are, and how you notice them show up in your life. So in a paragraph format, not a Q&A format, you'll be answering the following questions. What are your biggest stressors? It's anything. It could be family related, work related, school related, relationships, traffic, anything, whatever comes up for you. Please be as detailed and specific as possible here, sharing whatever you're comfortable with. So you could talk about how your work schedule has recently changed and it's adding a lot of stress in your life, rather than just listing work is a big stressor for me. How do you know when you're stressed? So how do you know these things are stressors for you? What physical, mental, or emotional sensations show up for you? Lots of times people talk about feeling their heart rate increase, sweaty palms, tingling sensations. Maybe people talk about feeling anger or tension. People will talk about feeling pain in their muscles. People might list feeling like they have a difficult time focusing or they want to cry. Any sensations that arise for you, physical, mental, or emotional, talk about them here. And this is just raising the awareness of your mind-body connection, how this mental sensation of stress can have actual physical changes. And then what do you currently do to manage your stress levels? There's probably activities, behaviors, things that you engage in now to manage your stress, and you can list things that you might consider as both healthy or unhealthy. So these could be call a friend, take a walk, take a bath, paint, listen to music, whatever, healthy things you might think of. These could also be things like drink or use marijuana or play video games or stay up too late, or whatever strategies you think you use right now. There's no judgment here. This isn't to suggest that anything is right or wrong in what you're doing. It's just to kind of get an accurate appraisal of what you're using right now as strategies to manage your stress, to see where you could shore yourself up a little bit. Where could you find ways to better support yourself? The second part is looking at some different stress resiliency practices from some researchers who specialize in things like stress, mindset, and self-compassion. So you will watch these three videos and then you'll describe your favorite one. So you can share a little bit about it and describe what specific technique or takeaways you'll use from this video. Again, the key here is to be as specific as possible so as not to lose points. And then lastly, you get to try some practices. So I have a list of a variety of mind-body practices here. Body scan, where you'll sort of pay attention to different areas of your body one at a time, different breathing techniques, and outdoor walking meditation. If you have apps that you like to use, like Headspace or Daily Insight Timer or whatever, there are lots of apps available online that have mindfulness practices. Feel free to use one of those instead. Or if you have a YouTube channel that you really like that has mindfulness practices, you can use that. It doesn't have to be one of these listed. You can certainly use something else. You could practice the 4-7-8 breath we've talked about this week. These are just some options for you. And I'd like you to practice at least 2 of them 2 times each. So 4 times total throughout the week. You can certainly do more if you're interested. And then let me know, which 2 did you try? Did you enjoy them? Was it a pleasant experience, an unpleasant experience, or a neutral experience? Be honest here. You can say, yeah, it was awesome. I felt super relaxed, or no, it was really uncomfortable. I hated the sensation of paying attention to my breath. Both answers are totally fine. And then describe 2 stress resiliency practices you might incorporate moving forward. These can be ones listed here. These can be from the videos. These can be the 4-7-8 breath or anything else that as you've thought about what practices you use now and you've learned a few more strategies that are available to you, what else do you think you might use moving forward? All right, I hope that was helpful. Have fun.